Forget everything you think you know about hackers. The image of a lone coder in a dark basement is a relic of the past. Today, we're up against something far more sinister. Sophisticated, organized criminal enterprises, and even state-sponsored groups. Their goal isn't just to steal a few $100s from your bank account. They want your entire digital life, your identity, your reputation, your secrets, everything. The game has changed, and the stakes have never been higher. In the next few minutes, I'm going to pull back the curtain on the three most terrifying methods these professional hackers are using right now to steal not just your data, but your very identity. Stick with me, because what you learn today could be the only thing standing between you and total digital ruin. Let's start with method 1. AI-enhanced phishing and vishing. You probably think you can spot a phishing email a mile away, right? The bad grammar, the weird formatting, the generic dear sir or madam. Well, those days are over. Hackers are now using the same powerful AI language models that everyone's talking about, like ChatGPT, to write flawless, personalized, and contextually perfect emails. Imagine this! You're a project manager working on a new software launch. You get an email from what looks like a colleague with the subject line: Urgent update on Project Phoenix! The email is perfectly written, references specific team members, and includes a link to a revised project timeline. It looks completely legitimate because the AI has scraped your LinkedIn profile, your company's public announcements, and maybe even your social media to craft an email so convincing it feels like it was written just for you. This is called spear phishing, and it's devastatingly effective, but it gets even scarier. They're not just typing anymore, they're talking. This is vishing, or voice phishing, and it's being supercharged by AI voice cloning technology. Hackers can take just a few seconds of your voice from a public video or a voicemail and create a perfect deepfake clone. Suddenly, you get a panicked call. It's the voice of your boss, your spouse, or even your child saying they're in trouble and need you to wire money immediately or give them a password. The voice is identical. The emotion sounds real. Your natural instinct is to react and help. So, how do you protect yourself from this? The new rule is simple. Trust, but always verify through a separate channel. If you get a suspicious email, don't click the link. Instead, open a new browser and go to the website directly. If you get an urgent, unexpected phone call asking for money or sensitive information, even if it sounds like someone you know, hang up. Then call that person back on a number you already have saved in your contacts. Never use the number they called from or one they provide in the email. That one simple habit can shut down these advanced attacks. Now, for method 2, and this one is chilling. Supply chain attacks. Hackers have realized that breaking into your personal computer with all its firewalls and antivirus software is getting harder. So, they've changed their strategy. Why pick the lock on your front door when they can corrupt the master key at the factory that made the lock? In the digital world, this means they don't attack you directly. They attack the software companies you trust. Think about all the software on your devices. Your operating system, your browser, your security camera app, even that little calculator widget. They all come from different developers. A supply chain attack targets one of these smaller, often less secure, third-party software providers that are integrated into the larger programs you use every day. They find a vulnerability in a small, seemingly insignificant piece of code, like a billing plugin or a data analytics library. Once they've compromised this small component, they wait. They inject a malicious code into it, and then the developer, completely unaware, pushes out a routine software update. You see the notification? Update. Available for your trusted software. You click install, because that's what you're always told to do to stay safe. But in that moment, you've just personally invited the hacker's code onto your system. You've downloaded the virus yourself, disguised as a legitimate, trusted update. Millions of users can be infected simultaneously this way. This is often where you hear the term zero-day exploit. A zero-day is a security flaw in a piece of software that the developers themselves do you want to even know exists yet. There is no patch, no fix. It's an open door. These zero-day vulnerabilities are bought and sold on the dark web for hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions of dollars, by criminal organizations and government agencies. Protecting against supply chain attacks is tough, but not impossible. First, yes, you absolutely must keep your software updated. Updates are critical because they patch the known vulnerabilities. However, be cautious of unexpected or unusually urgent update prompts. Second, invest in a strong, reputable endpoint security solution, often called an antivirus or anti-malware program. These tools are designed to monitor your system's behavior and can often detect and block malicious activity, even if it came from a seemingly trusted source. Alright, let's move on to method 3, which is incredibly sneaky. Session hijacking and cookie theft. This attack bypasses your password entirely. Think about it. When you log into a website like your email, your bank, or your social media, you don't have to re-enter your password every single time you click on a new page. Why? Because after you log in, the website gives your browser a temporary pass called a session cookie. Session hijacking is when a hacker steals that cookie. If they get their hands on it, they can present it to the website, and the website will think the hacker is you. They don't need your username or your password. They don't need to bypass your two-factor authentication. They're simply taking over your active, logged-in session. It's like you've unlocked your front door and walked inside, and a thief sneaks in right behind you before the door closes. They now have access to everything you have access to. They can read your emails, transfer your money, post on your behalf, and lock you out of your own account. How do they steal these cookies? They might use malware that you accidentally downloaded, or they could exploit a vulnerability on an unsecured public Wi-Fi network. Sometimes, they trick you into clicking a malicious link that runs a script in your browser to grab the cookie data. The defense here is multi-layered. First, be extremely careful about the public Wi-Fi you use. If you must use it, always use a VPN to encrypt your traffic. Second, be vigilant about what you click. Malicious links are a primary vector for this. Third, make a habit of logging out of important accounts when you're finished, especially on a shared computer. Logging out invalidates the session cookie, closing the window of opportunity for a hacker. Some security software also includes features to protect against this type of attack. So, we've talked about AI-powered phishing, supply chain attacks, and session hijacking. These methods are sophisticated, and they can feel overwhelming. But here's the most important takeaway from all of this. The strongest security software in the world, CUI, and protect you if you're not paying attention. In this new era of cybercrime, you are the first and most important line of defense. You are the firewall. It's not about being a security expert. It's about cultivating a healthy sense of skepticism and developing a few key habits. Questioning that urgent email, verifying that panicked phone call, being mindful of the links you click and the networks you join. Using strong, unique passwords for every account and enabling two-factor authentication wherever possible. These are not just suggestions anymore. They are necessities for surviving in the modern digital world. The threats are real, and they are evolving. But by staying informed and vigilant, you can build a digital fortress around your life that even these advanced hackers will find difficult to penetrate. Your awareness is your most powerful weapon. Use it. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this information valuable, please hit that like button, subscribe for more content to keep you safe online, and share this video with the people you care about. Stay safe out there.